This is Cloud to those that are coming. Um, Sorry, I don't know why it did that. But yeah, welcome. I was trying to show his cute face. He's up here. To my planner plans for 2021, saying goodbye to 2020 and hello to 2021. A lot has changed for me this year. A lot has happened for the better, I think. Um, but I definitely let me put a hoodie on now. I definitely am not excited, let's say, or really looking forward to 2021. I'm just taking a day at a time. And life has been better this way. And also, my planning system has been much better. I think I found. Sorry, I'm trying to put a hoodie on y'all. Good morning, hello, or evening, depending on where you are. Good morning, my darlings. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. I'm getting myself kind of snuggled and ready to sit down and, like, enjoy the live with you guys. Um, okay, so I wanted to press some coffee and I wanted to just talk to you guys and say hi and give you an update because I know it's been a while since I've posted anything. Usually I post once to twice a week, but I work in the school system and it's just that time of year that it's kind of impossible for me personally, physically and mentally to really do much else besides family and work. Which is fine by me. I'm learning that that's okay. Like, you guys will still be there, which I appreciate. I've got my daughter made sugar cookies with my mom. If you follow my Instagram, you saw that picture. So I have two here. I've got my friendly gnome. His name is No Gnome. Or, sorry, Ungnome. My kids at school named them. It's marshmallows, and this is a Christmas coffee. It's like peppermint, but it's not so strong on the peppermint. It's very subtle and it's very smooth. So I'm excited. I have my creamer already in my cup. Good morning, my love. Good morning, Francis. Um, so yeah, I really wanted to. Thank you. I really wanted to talk to you guys about what I learned in 2020 planner wise and what I'm going to do moving forward. Um, a lot in my style has changed and my needs. Hi, Mom, Lisa, what's up, girl? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy all you can join me. So let's pour some coffee or tea in if you want tea. It's up to you. It's your house, boo. This is just for fun, and I mean, truthfully, I need a little coffee this morning. I miss you too. I miss you so much. I was thinking about, I used to do a lot of happy mail and stuff. I miss doing that, but I just know I don't have the money or time because I barely can keep up with my friends at this point. So I'm just pushing down the coffee, pressing the coffee, I guess you could say. So I made this pretty strong because your girl is in need of strong coffee this morning. So I may have to, if it doesn't, I think I made too much for my cup, so I may have to get one of my crafts and put it in there. Yeah. Okay. There's my coffee. I like marshmallows in my coffee, so yeah. And then let's stir it. And then I really want to get into this because I'm actually, although I'm not too excited about 2021, I am excited about my planning system. And I must admit that it's definitely definitely the one of the most topics or objects or systems, I guess you could say, that I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to take a sip of this. Oh, so good. Okay, so listen up. In 2020, I learned that I have rekindled my love for bound books. Okay? It's a thing. Ow, 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 fuck me. Sorry if I cursed. I just had my really heavy water bottle land on my foot. I'm not put together this morning. So I have a few things I want to share. Ow. I was in rings for many years before. Those of you that watch me already know this whole spiel, but I loved how structured and neat rings can be, but ever since the pandemic and then just things going on in my life and how I want to live my life has changed drastically. And so I found that the freedom of a bound book has been really fun for me. I can do whatever I want, create whatever I want, and because I love to write and draw and color, and I love planning, and I love being in a planner. Oh, Jesus, my foot. I found that stologies were really fun for me, and I liked them, so I really went in, and this is what all these are. These are two A6. This is a B6. I have an A5, but I have my plans for the A5. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, I really enjoy my A6 planners, or excuse me, my bound books. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I don't have much to say about rings except there's a lot of pages in here. I've done a lot in here, but I enjoy rings and they have been really good to me, but for 2021 I'm sticking with bound books, and I know I've mentioned that in the past, but I'm very serious and I've actually decided to attempt and stick with one size and shop my stash. I really don't want to spend any extra money on my planners this year. I have a ton of beautiful Gillios, and it's time for me to either take the rings out and repurpose them or sell them or trade them for things that I'm going to be using this year. But this is a self-care page I did, I think, on one live. It's just a little stickers, so I have that. I really love this guy. This is a great planner. If I want to slim down really to one book and small, this is what I'll go to for 2021. This is my B6. I still haven't finished it yet, but that's okay. That's what the beauty about bound books is, that you can start and finish at any time. Yay, Akio, I know. Bound books are the shiznit. I love being able to do whatever I want with them. And I actually really enjoy the feel and smell of a book anyway. But one of the things that I'm doing different this for 2021 is actually going into a TN permanently. I fell in love with standard size a long time ago, and I decided to try it out again thanks to my Summer's Touch for like hooking me up with some inserts, but I did also find I wanted it very freely structured. So I was in my green Foxy Fix that had 6 strings, but I just I love the feel of more tactile leather, not so smooth, I guess you could say, more textured. This is like a velvety feel. I just love, my husband gave me this out of love. Like, I have other planners, but usually I bought them. Okay, this one he actually purchased because he liked. So I actually have in here 5 books in this sucker, and I'm going to share with you what I've been doing and give you a flip through of my December pages, and talk to you about 2021 plan. So okay, let me take this out first. Because I use this every day, I carry it with me in my hands mostly, to be honest with you. I've got some bills in here. I've got some private information. This insert is my work insert, and I just have it slipped in the back of here because I carry this everywhere, and I do use an insert for work now. I was using my A5 Styleology, but I really loved that for work, but I want everything to be kind of together. And this is a little easier to turn in than I just can't give a whole Styleology to work. Like I want it for personal use, call me selfish. But yeah, this is my work insert. It's just a basic, I can't really show you anything, but like look at that. Look at that. Yes, look at that spread. Ooh, okay? Like those are my days. Like I did that. But yeah, it's just a basic dot grid. It is a off-brand. It's not a Travelers Company brand, but the paper's really nice, and it's a dot grid. It's just a little thicker than I like. I like Toma River paper and very thin papers. I don't mind the shadowing, but this is a great insert to have. I got it off Amazon, and it was fairly priced. So I do have my work insert, so I'm going to put this to the side and show you my personal stuff. Now I'm gonna remove like this thing. Like this is getting on my damn nerves. Okay, trying to be cute ain't happening. I'm too practical for that shit. Okay, excuse the mess too. My cats have been up here. All right, so these have been my duo for December. This pen case, I include the pen case because it's a big part of my planning and my life. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but I definitely have my go-tos, and I will be doing a 2020's favorites video. I think everyone should. Every planner girl should do a 2020 favorites video because it definitely has I think it could help a lot of people. But this is what, obviously my pens have slipped out of this thing, but I've just been taking it with some washi, whiteout for sure, my other fountain pen, which I'm going to pull out. I'm going to do some planning to you guys. A ruler, a white gel pen. I think I lost an ollie clip and I'm going to cry about it. I'm allowed to cry about losing a damn ollie clip, okay? It was my leopard ollie clip too. So I had two leopards, a snow leopard and a regular leopard, and I've lost it and I'm going to cry. I'm allowed, let me. And tweezers and stuff kids give me, like little erasers and things. And I've actually gotten back into using these guys, the Stadler Tripless Fine Liner. These things are awesome. I have a whole bunch of them because they were my favorite go-to, and I remember why. And so I've gotten into those, and of course Tombos are like my absolute faves. Here's my favorite Tombow color out of everything. And then this guy has been a lifesaver. I've used it for everything. I even have some with paint on it, and it still goes strong. It actually goes down matte, and it's very beautiful, and it has a thin chisel tip and a, or squared tip, I guess you could say, and a fat one. And I highly suggest these. You can get them off of Amazon. My husband actually got me this. Zig Memory System. It is, I don't know, think Japan. Let me not say anything because I don't know. Made in Japan. Yeah, Japanese. That's what I thought. Check those out. This is definitely on my 2020's favorite. The washi tape that I'm using for Christmas. Now I do have some green. Hold on. Let me get my school backpack here. I've been backpacking it, man. All year. I mean, it's going in my 2020 favorite is my my backpack. Hey Cheeto. My cats are like curious. I've had been in a state of depression recently, unfortunately. So it's interesting for my cats to see me move around. So here are the greens that I'm using. I did misplace my really other thin one that was pretty Christmassy, but alright, let's move into this. This is what y'all came to see, right? Okay, so I use two fountain pens. I use, of course, my OG, and I got a new one that I bought myself because I needed an everyday fountain pen. And this is the Moon pen, and it's $20-something on Amazon, but it's beautiful, and it's a very, very fine tip. But I love it. Okay, so here's my baby. Ain't she pretty? I haven't, deco-wise, if you're expecting a, like, really decorative planner, that's I it's not that, okay? Um, you're gonna see a little bit here and there like this, but it's been like this for a while, and I've cleaned it up a bit. You know what I mean? But I'm not. My focus is definitely inside the inserts, not the outside. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna focus for 2021. I'm gonna set something up fun for 2021, I think. But this is going to be my word of the year's intention. And surprisingly, this came in a sub box, but that I quit. Actually, decided not to do anymore. But just here you go. It's the same. So I did have an inbox book in the front, but I just moved my monthlies. And so I have a monthly kind of list, I guess you could say. Going forward, I'm researching Planner Perfect's system because I feel like it works better. I've tried it out this week and it really has been really nice. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to buy her books and stuff. Just the idea of her system, and it's just proof that you can do a system that belongs to a company, to someone, but you don't have to buy all their beautiful things. Like, you can just do it on your own to at least try it out. But this is what my monthly looks like so far. Yes, it's my birthday month right there. I also want to do like a birthday spread, I guess you could say. I don't normally do spreads per se, but you know, whatevs. So this will get filled up more as like I go, I guess you could say, although we are right here. My daughter's off school today and still asleep, so I honestly had to miss work today, but anyway, at least I get to be home. um and so now is Christmas break, so I'm really happy about that. We can unwind and do things that with family. I've got to get on top of my Red Cross training. But there you have it. I'm using things I have. I didn't buy anything extra. But this is my Summer's Touch inserts. These are her Midori style, undated. She has dated as well, if you're interested. So I haven't pre-decorated anything. I'm not going, I may do it, I may not. I haven't decided. But on the back, I just used the blank to be, to do a kind of overview, I guess, or something. I'm going to do something yearly here. Important dates, I don't know. Just trying to use my space as much as possible. Use every inch that I can. So this will be like a monthly to-do list, but in Planner Perfect, you do like a monthly intention, I guess you could say. So I'll be doing that for January, and then these are Post-its, so I'll just tear that out and then move it to the front of the book for that month. So anyway, moving on. This bookmark's still the same. It's always going to be with me. It was made by my friend in Norway, Ingi, so I love her and I want it to stay with me just in memory of her. She hadn't died or anything, but we don't talk much, and it's just, it's sad. But I still have the same kind of deco. I've got my bullet system here, because that still applies, and color code that still applies when I want to use it. And then just page flags, just like my go-to spot, I guess you could say, to write quick notes and things. So instead of a notepad in the back like Planner Perfect, although I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind that. I just don't have the proper TN for that. And I'm using what I have, so I'm just making it work for me. So I have it here using a fat paper clip, anyway. So I have a Traveler's Company. This is their thin, lightweight. Hi, honey. I just showed off your Midori inserts, your monthly. I just showed it off, me using it. You just missed it. This is a Traveler's Company lightweight notebook. So instead of the inbox in the front, I decided to use this notebook, and I've actually purchased a couple others like this because I like it so much, as like a catch-all journal, thought, anything to do with my brain and needing to get any kind of feeling, emotion, or just anything out will go in here. Where am I? I'm at home. So this, this is set up similar to Mustology. Like, it's literally day by day and just everything, okay? And I'll tell you, the reason why I'm telling you that is because my planning is a little different, and I'll explain that later. So I just have some journaling, some drawings. I've been in a drawing festive mood, I guess you could say. It helps, swatches. It helps with my anxiety, some prayers and spiritual stuff. I wanted to design some dashboards for myself, so I think I'm still gonna do that. So I was just playing around. This is my holiday to-do list with my family. Oh, I don't Instagram. I just said I want you guys to understand. I'm not a techie person, nor am I an online person. Although I'm on YouTube, doesn't my personality is not based on social media. I don't understand it, and I also get kind of bored with it. No one's fault but mine. I was just raised without those types of things, so I'm a very hands-on, outdoor, family-oriented person. So if I'm not on Instagram, it's usually I have a wave of depression or I'm working a lot and focusing on family. It's never because of anyone else. It's simply because I have better things to do. I'm not gonna lie. Planning is not my first priority. It once was, but it isn't anymore. So thank you. I love my little gnomes. Like, they are my friends. They are my friends. But I'm gonna try, like, now that I'm off work, I'll be able to post on Instagram more. So this deer is my favorite. I think he's super cute. Like, I'm just trying, like, different, it's just for fun. He's super cute little deer. Got a little pastel moment, you know what I mean? I just love the little face of this guy. This guy is really majestic. You have a few gnomes around your tree. I have a couple around my house, and then my gnome cup right here. Yes, gnome. Work. So good. Okay, so my husband loves this guy. I just see how it runs through. It depends on what kind of, hey buddy, it depends on what kind of marker or ink you use. Tombos don't leak through. This is actually Copic. But look at him. Isn't he cute? He's kind of cray-cray, but he's putting together a reef, and then his gnome friend is back there peeking around the tree. And then they live in this cabin in the mountains where I want to be. Yeah, just thought that was awesome. And it's going to snow later. Yeah. So I do scenes like this to kind of get away from my surrounding, I guess you could say. Coffee moment. I love this little bear. I'm so obsessed with bears. Like, isn't he precious? Speaking of bears, where are my bear bookmarks? Did I lose them? I better not have lost them. I do have kids with sticky fingers at times at school, so... Oh, let's pray no one took my leather bears. I would cry. Anyway, so sip, sip, little bear. Aren't you cute? Okay, so before I go into these drawings, you guys, like, don't judge me. I was playing around. She's kind of scary looking, but my husband loves her. That's me, by the way. Moving on. That's scarier. But then this guy right here, I love her. I want her as a dashboard. Like, this is my goal for 2021, simpler days. And I love the style, the fashion, if you will, of like the country. Seriously, I'm in the middle of a talk. Y'all, I apologize. Y'all know you gotta get cat bombed with my videos, right, buddy? Yeah. Come here, big boy. Oh God, you just smacked me in the face. Okay. Yeah, so I just love, like, the country, just simple. I can't explain it. Simpler days. Boom. So I did a couple of different ones. This one's definitely my favorite, but I just played around with fashion, I guess. Because my mom sews, so if I draw something, she can make it happen, or at least I could put pieces together to make what I want. But this is just a girl picking holly for Christmas, because that used to be how they decorated with candles and holly, because they, that's why our colors are originally green and red, because that's what you used, what you had outside and around you. So I wanted to bring that back. So acorns. Drew some. I love these little dudes. The reason why I drew these is because at school, I took the kids outside for recess, and there were these beautiful acorns just everywhere. And I started picking them up, and I actually did a project with them. And I'm going to do a project at home. I brought some home, and like a whole bag full. We won't talk about that, but to do a project with. I just love the nature scene, and it brings in some beauty. You know, acorns are so cute. I thought about drawing little faces on them, just so cute. Anyway, isn't it pretty? And then I've got some intent, like this is a prayer, and then I have some intentions that are set here. Playing around with some washi. I gave a teacher some washi, and I was testing it out to see if I wanted to grab a little bit, but I decided against it. The only ones I decided to keep were some green for this month, and then I'll give it back to her later. I'm pretty picky on my washi nowadays, y'all. Okay, but oh shit, sorry guys. I do love I'm starting to starting to love washi again. That's instead of stickers and stuff, I rather use washi. I don't know, but here's this paper. It's really thin. Dare I say it's thinner than Toma River paper, but I really like it. And this is what it's just a traveler. You can get off Amazon. It's kind of pricey, but it's worth it. Here's another note section, if you will. This is literally where I just have my post-it notes. I'll take some more washi, send it to me. I've been wanting to get some more, and then I'll give whatever I don't want to the teachers. Thanks, girl. Love you. Love you. That's where I get all my washi from, is her anyway. Note pages. I love my cute little bear. Like I said, not much has changed. Just I use these translucent ones from Office Depot. They're better, in my opinion. They're better than the ones from what do you call it? From this Cloth and Paper. They have more of a matte finish on the front. So you can write with any kind of pen versus like it's smearing, you know. And yes, Francis, please do. Just let me know, girl. You still got my number? Love you. Okay, so this is like my sticker pocket. This is where I just put all the stickers I want to use for the month. Yes, I am going to use stickers. And I've been hoarding these Christmas sticker samplers for a long time that people have given me, and now I'm just like using them. And then I have a few stickers that I actually use pretty consistently, which are these dots. I don't know why this is honestly in there. And then I've hand stamped my own stickers on a craft paper dot. So I'm going to use those. But recently, we're about to get into my planning section, and you're going to see what I'll be doing for 2021. Okay? Okay. So this is my book with some vellum, just boring. This is kind of where we're going to start, is at the beginning of December. Okay. So it's going to be treated still very similar to Mustology. The only difference, the reason why I decided to go in a tan is because I can still section my my planner. One of the things that was kind of a con for me in just one book, it wasn't that big of a con though, okay? Like it didn't hurt me that bad, was that finding notes and finding just reference and calendar, I wanted them separate so I could carry them on and not have to rewrite and things like that. So I have a reference book in the back, and then I have my monthly from my Summer's Touch in the front, and that's been really nice. And so my catch-all, which is this guy, and then my actual planning, which is this guy. So let's take a look inside, shall we? All right, should I bring y'all in more? It's just such a tall thing, but not so wide. This was my first week of December, and I did just a base. I stuck with this style pretty much all the way through until this week, but kind of cut it in half, did a timed here, did a list here, and did journaling or prayer here. And then my Summer's Touch tracking, like monthly tracking or daily tracking, I don't know what she calls it. Sorry, I forget. I have it written down somewhere. where I do my sleep tracking and things like that. I just printed one out and I use the front and the back. Like I said, I like to use every inch of every page if I can for something productive and practical. So on the front, instead of like tracking something, this is my gratitude page. I'm missing a couple of days there, but that's okay. I'll go back and do it. In my daily pages, I have notes and things like that. So I can go back and recall and do my gratitude then. And then I have my tracking, which is sleep, morning routine, sleep, energy, and mood. And sometimes I drop off of it, but I will go back and track it. So, and then on the back is my social media tracking, which obviously not much, but I use a white gel pen for fun, and I do have a couple I need to sit in there. This is just strictly Instagram. YouTube, I kind of quit tracking, but I will do that moving forward for 2021. My husband and I are we have a business and it's starting to really vamp up, and we're going to have a YouTube channel and all that, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys when it's ready. So there's going to be like a whole nother insert probably for work, for artistic work, I guess you could say. So this is Tuesday. I used a sticker, like a date sticker, but I didn't really like it, surprisingly. Same thing, I've got timed to-dos, and then I started drawing little tidbits about my day. I wore this beautiful coat, like over pea coat type thing with a black hat, and I looked very classy that day. Like everyone told me, and I felt good, Gotta share those moments, gotta remember those moments. And then I made a homemade chicken noodle soup, so I drew that, and then just thought of the day. I find joy in any circumstance by giving praise to God. And then Wednesday, you can see same setup, different stuff. Okay, so you can see where I'm starting to doodle in my planner more and more instead of stickers. I have a couple stickers here and there, but I think once you hit after this day, I think I don't have a single sticker. I have washi, but not sticker down. But I'll use my stickers. Same setup. So here's just like a flip. Oh, this day, I made like I was at work, but I had a lunch there that I made, and I just drew it for whatever reason. And then spaghetti that night. I drew that. Ginger Man, I was getting in the Christmas spirit. I was having a headachy bad day, so I drew her. And then I had a DIY day. So I've just enjoyed being able to have the freedom to doodle in my book. Here's December 7th through 13th. I kept it super simple. My weeklies, I'm still working with. Like, they're kind of bare, but they're still good. Like, I still am able to track what I need to. My dailies are where most of my information go, like day-to-day stuff. I just love daily planning. It's a lot of fun for me. But there's days that I forget. So same setup. Then I started doing like a blackout type thing because I thought it looked cool. And I started adding little characters in the middle of each line. I just drew them out. So a little dude there. He looks like a sticker. My husband's like, "Are you sure that's not a sticker?" I was like, no, I drew that. And those were drawn and colored in with these guys. So, I mean, yes, works great on Tama River paper, and they don't bleed. This one bled through because that I think I did with a Copic. I think parts of it. Then you'll get days where I don't do too much writing. I'll just draw a picture or something, or letter something. I don't letter. That's literally my handwriting. But I need to learn to letter. I tried. Bake with my mom and daughter. That was the day I posted that picture. I drew all day this day. I did self-care stuff. I have to take one day a week to really, really do a focus on myself. It's the only way I can make it through. I know some people may say it's selfish, but honestly, I say it's survival. When you work like I do, or anyone that it doesn't matter. If you're a mom and you work a full-time job, that's amazing. And you have a man-child of a husband. Just kidding. Not kidding. I mean, that's a lot in itself. So imagine moms with like 2 to 3 or plus kids and staying home even. Like they need some self-care time. There's not a single moment for themselves, you know what I mean? Thank you, Plan and Lash. Self-care is not selfish, it's important. I agree. So I highly suggest that for you guys. And also, here comes the cat bomb, you guys. I'm so sorry. Like, he is serious. So if you guys move around, it's because of this sucker right here. Don't you lick my cookie. Stop. I apologize. You're gonna bump around a little bit. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Get out of the way. Don't you knock my fountain pen down. If that thing falls and breaks, I'll hurt you. I won't hurt you. You're too cute. Come on, Gibby. Okay, he's on my shoulder. He's gonna chill. Highly suggest that you take a self-care day. And drawing for me is one way that can really help me heal and get my mind straight. So here's December 14th through the 20th, which I believe is this week. And I just decided for fun to do like a little picture for each day. But I also started this is where I started researching scripting, the Planner Perfect way of planning, and it's actually helped a lot and kept me a lot less stressed. And so I'm gonna try and stick with it for a little while longer and see if that's something I'm going to thrive for 2021. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is making my own style or my own version of it, I guess you could say. Just like I did for the GTD system, there's always a certain, you can tweak it how you want. It's your way of planning. Like I like to pull from different types of or styles of planning and make my own and make it work for me. So I have a feeling she's going to be included. Thank you. Like your style of planner / guest book. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So I started putting like a spiritual quote each day to kind of jumpstart my day, and that's helped a lot. And then I still have the time. I really like having that blocking because it helps me stay a little more productive. How can I explain it? It helps me see how I'm using my time, and if I'm truly using my time to its fullest potential, but like such a pompous ass when I say it that way, potential. But I've also learned how to balance, like time blocking is great, but before I learned how to balance like self-care into my routine, I would overdo it. So I'd have every little moment of the day planned out to do something productive, which is good, but I didn't leave any time for self-care. So when I started realizing how important self-care truly was, I started being able to balance my day a lot better and implement that. So I started scripting a little here and there, but still had a little list. And then of course, any kind of notes or things I want to research go at the bottom of the page, so I can kind of see, or ideas, like main ideas. Usually I would put them here, but for this purpose I started putting them at the bottom of my daily pages. So I think I'm going to continue putting like my little notes and I like daily ideas that are strictly to that day within the daily pages, and then like my faith journaling and all that will go into this book. So that's something that's changing. More scripting. I love being able to use fountain pens. Like I think that's one of my most favorite parts about Planner Perfect is the way that she plans. Like a fountain pen goes perfectly with it. And then you have Wednesday. It was a lot more scripting, but I still did, I script within a list. Does that, like, make sense? Like, it's still, to me, like a bullet list, but it's more wordy, if that makes sense. And then I'll put little notes here and there. And, I know that you're supposed, if you don't get to something, to write what you did instead or whatnot. So I tried it and it actually helped me feel a lot better. But I drew a little thing here and there. I went shopping for the kids at school to get them some gifts. And then yesterday, which was Thursday, I didn't really write any notes down here. I was pretty busy yesterday. So I didn't get much time in my planner, but I did write some things from my um, like Bible time. And there's a kid at my school that carries a Bible around just for me. Like, he has his own Bible, and he makes sure he has it every morning, so if I forgot to do my Bible study, I could do it. Yes, it's just a blank notebook. This is a Toma River paper notebook that I got off Amazon last year. It's a brown cover. I can't find this particular style anymore, and it makes me sad, but this is the same company with the line, but it's and it's also Toma River paper, but the off-colored dot grid, I can't find. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to move my cat. He's getting on my nerves. Get off. Thank you. Yeah, I'm using blank notebooks. I'm truly trying to use what I have this year. I implement my summer's touch inserts within my blank notebooks. So for 2021, I'm going to have like my weeklies instead of I've been drawing them, but I think what I'm going to do is print them and then tip them in, because I do like the neatness, but I also like to switch my weeklies around sometimes. I'll show you what I mean. So here's today. I need to do some planning. Oh, my cat is back up here. Stop it. Stop it. I love you, but get down. Come on, buddy, get down. Am I going to lock you out? Stop it. Stay. Okay. I've got some planning to do today, which is so much fun. I may do a video, just like a normal video, setting this page up and all that. And next week, I went ahead and did this spread for the weekly. I had to count the pages to make sure I had enough pages for the month, and I had exactly enough. So, I did a week on 2 page, and this was Planner Perfect style, I think, where I can script within the week. So I'm going to do that, and then I have my dailies where I just wrote at the top, and we'll see what happens, but I think I'm going to do more drawing and more journaling type for those. And then at the last week of December, which is my birthday week, I want to do something special for my birthday week. So I don't know what to do yet, but I have it till the 31st, and then I'll start a new booklet. Now, I haven't decided okay, bear with me. I have a couple of options. I can print out My Summer's Touch dot grid and print it on Toma River paper. It takes a little time because Toma River paper is so thin, and putting it in a printer, like to do front and back, can be troublesome. And then I can sew it together, which is something I thought about doing, or I can just use one of the booklets, and I was planning on using one of the booklets. Now, I've got a couple of booklets that I just showed you. Here's the lightweight paper. I got 2 for this purpose, but they're not dot grid. So if I go and like draw my daily pages, like I have to be careful because I could go a little nuts and off center. And then I have this thick dot grid paper. So I really want a Toma River dot grid notebook. So we're not buying anything else right now because the shipping, like the mail system is having a really hard time right now. With everything, like, you know, with Christmas. So I just need to wait, or I'll just go ahead and attempt printing out My Summer's Touch. But I think what I'm going to end up doing, just to save like the stress, I really, really want this notebook so bad. I want this notebook again, but this is only 80 pages, and then the lightweight book is like 100 and something pages. So I think I may just use the lightweight paper. So this book is my reference book. It's where a catch-all. I've actually used this all year for like it stayed the same in this planner. It hadn't left this planner unless I'm switching my system to a different cover. This is mostly like recipes, But I've really started using it as a true reference planner, like DIY instructions, standard setup thoughts. I'm getting cat bombed again. And then favorite 2020 purchases. I'm making a list for a video. So my video planning is also going to be here. And then in the back at this tab are private information. Picture of daughter, and back. Very simple setup, you guys, but it's working for me, and I'm actually having a great time using this. And I love the look of this planner and the smell. Now, if any of you guys are interested in seeing what kind of, like, contact me personally on Instagram, I would love a trade for a standard TN. I would really, really like that. Have Gillios. I have Foxy Fix rings. I've got options. Plan and Lash, thank you. He's like always photo bombs. That's Troy. He's looking at me like, I can't believe you just kicked me out. So yeah, check that out. Oh my god, dude, really? Yeah, okay. So there you have it. For 2021, I'm going to be using a standard size TN as of right now. I've thought about pocket. I have a pocket one ready to go, but bound books are the thing of 2021. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep a couple of ring planners. Stop it. A couple of ring planners just in case, because sometimes I need that restructuring. But yeah. Oh, she does. She has a birthday soon. My summer's touch. That's amazing. When's her birthday? Mine's on the 29th. It's kind of a hard place to have a birthday. A coworker of mine is on Christmas, so she shares a birthday with Jesus. That's amazing. As a kid, it kind of sucked, but you know. I'm hoping to get some more fountain pens for Christmas, but we'll see. I don't think so. But anyway, that's pretty much my video. Unless there's anything else you guys want to see, please feel free to let me know now. This is what I've been doing. I haven't been doing anything else. This is what I've been sticking with every day. I don't share pictures normally because I didn't think that people would care enough, but I think I should, because a lot of people have been asking and do like my daily pages, so I may just do that. It's just, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy in a TN. How many of you guys are in a TN? How many guys of you are in a bound book? I already know Akio's in a bound book. My friend Court's in a bound book. I know that, oh my gosh, my girl, she has a YouTube channel. I can't, my brain is so fried. She's in a bound book. Bound books, my prediction for 2021 is going to be the year of the bound book. Not necessarily TNs, but bound book. I think that people are going to put stylologies in TNs. I really think that that's going to be a thing in 2021. Speaking of my I was going to tell you what I was going to do with my A5 stylology. I'm actually going to cut it down to standard size and use it in my TN. So I'm not there yet, but that is definitely something I want to do. So 2021 is going to be the year of the bound book, and I think it's also going to be the year of just learning to be yourself, like not giving a F what people think or say, and just, I think this is going to be a year of a lot of people's personal growth. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome Christmas. Oh, her birthday's on the 23rd. That's amazing. We'll tell her happy birthday. I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. I think I may start another live and do where I'm just playing around in my planner, but I don't want this to get too long. So until next time, you guys, I love you so much. I'll post on Instagram if I'm going to do another live where I can play my planner, because I really want to set up. If you guys were interested, I really would like to do some deco for my birthday, because I've never done anything special for my birthday in my planner, and I'd really like to do that this year, I think. So I love you guys so much, and until next time, bye.